Hello internet, hello and welcome to this video. Today is the last day of me being at the Gamescom. Actually, I'm probably back home already at this point. I just prepared another video because I was like, well, if I'm gonna come back from the Gamescom, I kind of don't really feel like creating a video right away. I at least want like a little bit of a break. Because that would be hectic, wouldn't it? Oh my god. Oh well, we are playing a game called Pokemon Showdown. Now, I told you at the beginning of the week that I might show you games that some of you might even really consider games, and this is one of them. Now, this is not an official Pokemon game. This is fan-made, and it's actually pretty simple. What is it? It's just the battling part of Pokemon. Pokemon has got the regular part, right, where it's just like the game, and then you go through it and you battle with each other. Like usually you just play the single player games, but there's actually a competitive scene for Pokemon. I'm not kidding. There's a competitive Pokemon scene, and this right here, Pokemon Showdown, is, well, that competitive scene. Some use Wi-Fi, some just battle with the DS, but most of them use this. And now, well, let me just quickly go ahead and expand it a little bit, shall we? So, first of all, we've got our team builder right here. We can go ahead and build teams. Like I've got this right here, and then I've got this right here, all of which are appropriately nicknamed, of course. And this right here, and this one is not finished. This one is just awful. But I've got 3 rather decent teams. They've been working fine for me. But now, the thing about Pokemon, which most of you don't know, is that it's actually kind of complex. It really, really is. Like, I'm not gonna go into team building, but let me just go into here and add a Pokemon. So, I've got all of these that I can choose from. All of them. And, well, let's just say we want to add Rayquaza into my team, which would be awful. But then we've got all of these items. Lucky enough, only one ability. Moves, we've got all of these moves, and we can only use 4 of them. And then we've got EVs and IVs, and I'm really not gonna go into that, but essentially you can customize the power of your Pokemon. Like this, it would have more HP and a lot of attack. Or, well, we can also just be like lots of speed and lots of attack. That's more like a usual build. And then we've got all of these down here. Which, can you actually see them on the screen? Nah, barely. But you can choose a nature, which then further increases and decreases another stat. Like increases one stat, decreases another. And then we've got happiness, that can affect some things. We can even make it shiny if we really wanted to. IVs, everything, hidden powers. It's ridiculous. It's just retarded how much there's actually to it. Now, the game is also divided up into different sections. Now, as much as we want to believe that this game is balanced, which it's not at all, since it's not a competitive game, we are just playing it competitively anyways. But there are different tiers, and now what are these tiers for? It's simple. As much as I want my War Turtle to go up against Rayquaza and win, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Rayquaza is far too strong. So as you can see, let me actually go back into the team builder. Now this right here is an overused team. There are, I don't even know, 5 tiers? I think there's Ubers, overused, underused, rarely used, and never used. Something along these lines. I know, we can actually check. Let's go. We've got overused, which is the standard tier. Ubers, underused, rarely used, never used, and then we've got Little Cup, which Little Cup is unevolved and level 5 Pokemon. Usually you play with level 100. And yeah, this right here, for example, is an overused team. And then we've got this right here, which is my NU team, never used. And then I've got an Ubers team. I tend to mostly play Ubers because I'm pretty decent at that. And let's actually just go into a game, shall we? So look for a battle, and then it connects me. It should, at least in theory. It's still searching. Okay, here we go. And now, this is where we get to choose. We see the enemy team, right? Well, K has got Arceus, Mewtwo, Lugia. What's his face? Kyurem, Excadrill, and what's his face? Darkrai, yes. And on our side, we've got, yeah, these guys right here. We can actually turn on music. I think this got music, doesn't it? Oh well, whatever. But they're going again up against his team. I'm using a very unconventional team, but it's been pretty effective for me so far. Now, that's the problem. He's using Darkrai. No, Darkrai is usually the kind of guy that's gonna put somebody to sleep. And if I'm gonna have somebody put to sleep, not sure who I want that to be. Oh, sorry about that, by the way. But I'm not sure who I would want that to be. I think against his team, my Ditto is not gonna be of much use. So let's just go ahead and have him, yeah, just chill a bit, that's fine. And then we're gonna go out into my Jirachi. Now Jirachi is something they call wall, you can call it tank, or whatever the hell you really want to call it. It's essentially here to just tank some hits. It's really, really bulky, it's really defensive, and just generally an annoying fuck to go up against. And well, now I use the regular hit right here. Now I'm going to use a move called U-turn. Now U-turn is, well, you hit him and then you switch out, which is nice. It's not the most powerful of attacks, but it's mostly about the utility of it. And I don't know what he's going to do. I don't expect him to stay in, because this is not a battle he's going to win. Yeah, as we can see, he's going to switch out. He's going to go into the X-Cut drill. Now, problem with X-Cut drill is I don't really know what to go into. I guess we can go into my Mewtwo. Mewtwo should be able to deal with this. Now, of course, there's this minor thing in Pokemon called types. I think most of you know that. Now, every attack has got a type, and every Pokemon's got a type too. And there are a shit ton of types, and we've got to know weaknesses and yeah, essentially weaknesses of each type, right? So he's Steel and Ground, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my fighting move. I'm sorry, I'm gonna log off Facebook right now. Sorry about that. But his is apparently more of a defensive build, which is fine. And our Aura Sphere, it won't take that nicely. However, now this is the thing. I guess he's not gonna stay, and I don't think he will. That would just result in him dying. I'm gonna guess that he switches us to Lugia. And apparently he didn't, so that sucks. Okay, that's a shame. So that's right here, something they call Aura Predicting. Yeah. I predicted what he was gonna do, I was wrong, and as a result I got punished. Now if he had switched out into that Lugia, that would have of course been pretty nice, since Lugia is not only very special defensive, but it's flying psychic. Freaking fighting moves are not gonna do anything against him. Oh shit, he's got an Arceus. How did I forget about that? And I was like, well, we're not gonna need my... Why the hell would I not need my freaking Ditto? Ditto is exclusively... Ah, man. Like, seriously, the only reason why I even got Ditto is to take care of Arceus. And, well, other Pokemon that can set up. It's funny, like, if you take a look at my team, like, his team, it's entirely composed of Uber's Pokemon. Uber's Pokemon are generally legendaries that are far too strong for the regular tiers, right? And my team, however, only got 3 of them. I've got 1 overused and 2 never used. No. Yes. Underused? No, I think 2 underused, not never used. But, yeah, that's... I don't know, it's been working out for me though. Like, it may seem weird, it's been working. I'm not gonna complain about it. So yeah. I know the Mewtwo. No, I don't really fear Mewtwo, because as long as it doesn't have a fire move, which it probably won't, because Mewtwo doesn't tend to have something like that, I'm gonna be absolutely fine. Oh, it's a Life Orb Mewtwo. Now, Life Orb is an item that increases all of your attacks with a little bit, like a little bit of a power boost, right? Not a crazy amount, just a bit, and it also deals a little bit of damage to you every time you hit something. Now on my Jirachi, I have got something called Leftovers. Leftovers. Oh shit! Okay, we're gonna have to get out of here. Damn it. That was really lucky right there. He missed. But that's his own fucking fault. He's using Fire Blast. Now Fire Blast, it has got a tendency to miss. It's only 85% accuracy. So that's not gonna kill me. And I have my Wish, which Wish is gonna heal me up rather nicely. Now this right here is my key player. He really is. And now what he does is he drops a Recreate onto something. Now Recreate is an attack with 180 base power. That's ridiculously high. That's the highest base power in the game except for Explosion. And keep in mind, this Pokemon is an is an underused. It just one-shotted a Lugia. That's why I've got my Victini. I don't know, I like my Victini. It's pretty badass. It's pretty badass. Now, Darkrai again. Darkrai is gonna be a bitch to deal with. I don't really know where to go. Okay, I'm gonna go out into my Jirachi again. I don't think my Jirachi is gonna survive this. It doesn't seem like it would. I actually expect him... what is he going for? Yeah, Dark Pulse. It's good that I switched out, but... I can take one more hit. I can take one more hit. Now the question is what I'm gonna do with that hit. I think I'm gonna drop a Thunder Wave. A Thunder Wave is always nice. Slows down the enemy. It's just great. Oh, sorry about that. But it slows down the enemy and that's very helpful. That usually tends to be kind of great. Now, I don't know if you realized it, but this game is very, very tactical. And shit! I forgot about that. How did I forget about that? I forgot about the substitute. That's awful. That's terrible. That's really, really bad. Really, really bad. Actually, it's fine. It's okay. I can deal with it. Oh, no. Oh, girl, you gotta be kidding me. Flinching? Really? That's like a 10% chance. That's bullshit. Okay, my Jirachi is still alive though. Gonna get off the U-turn. Go out into my Sacrum. Now, Sacrum got an item called the Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf makes it really fucking quick, but it can only use one move. Like, that's not the right way to say that, but once I choose a move, I'm gonna be stuck to that move until I switch out. So right here, I'm gonna go for an Outrage, just gonna take out the Darkrai right away. And now he's kind of in a pickle because nobody wants to take an Outrage from a Sacrum. Like, there are some Pokemon like Arceus probably gonna be able to take it, but even though it can take it, it won't like it. It won't like it at all. Yeah, that's 52%. Oh, apparently I'm still in my Outrage. God damn it, Arceus. Will you stop it? That thing is so powerful. Okay. Well then. My Groudon is physically bulky. If anyone can take that hit, it's him. I really, really wasted my Ditto. I shouldn't have put Ditto to sleep. Probably like anybody else would have been nicer. Because the nice thing about Ditto, the really nice thing about Ditto is, yeah, he can take that. That's no problem. What? Really? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's so much bullshit. Okay, at least I'm gonna get that kill. But wow, you actually managed to survive. That's crazy, girl. That's crazy. Well, I'm currently looking really strong though, so I don't really mind. Like, it's 5-2 right now. I don't think there's any way for me to really lose this. So we're just gonna go out into you. Actually, there is a way. Actually, I might be a little bit cocky right here. Because he's still got his Kyurem. And Kyurem is fucking powerful. It's really powerful. Okay, I'm gonna be able to take that. Gonna get another kill. But this game is really tactical. Like, that's what I like about it. It's basically strategy down to its essentials. You got a list. You just got a bunch. Like, you got 6 units, all of which are unique, very, very unique, incredibly unique. And oh, he went for Ice Beam. That's interesting. The problem is my Jirachi is just gonna die on switch-in. It's gonna come down to Mewtwo. Can Mewtwo take this? I don't know. Okay, let's drop. Aura Sphere is gonna be more powerful. Let's drop an Aura Sphere. I need to be able to take one hit. Nope. I think I might have lost. Well, it comes down to whether or not I'm gonna be able to make up second turn. I might be able to take one hit off from... please, one hit. Oh, critical! Oh, well, that's GG. Yeah. That's all my fault. And let me tell you one thing. Why did I lose right here? Because I let my Ditto get put to sleep. I shouldn't have chosen my Ditto. I should have chosen somebody else. Really, like, one of the first moves in the game came back to bite me at the very end. And that's what I like about it. It's that complexity. It's that, I don't know, that really... Actually, we are playing another Ubers. Oops. Ugh. Kind of didn't mean to. Oh, this is interesting. Now, I don't know if you realized this, but I'm playing with a Sun team. Like, Groudon puts Sun into play. He's playing with a Rain team, which is the exact opposite, really. Sun and Rain, they don't get along too well. Sun makes water attacks weaker, and Rain makes fire attacks weaker. And since my team is very reliant on my Victini getting a bunch of hits off, I don't really want him to be able to get the Rain going, but here we go. Rain has been put onto the field. Now who do I swap into? Taking a look, I have to really pay a little bit. Wow! That's an offensive Kyogre. Well, that shit is done for. It's not. I don't think it would have been too much use this game, anyways. But nah, just losing it like that isn't nice either. Now I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch. Just this is pretty much the same thing as U-turn, just electric type, which is nice. Okay. Now, why do I go into Mewtwo? Chansey is a Pokemon known for a special defense. Got a shit ton of that. It's very, very bulky in that regard. But Mewtwo, and that's the nice thing about it, Mewtwo got a move that's not only specially based, which is his strong suit of attacks, but it deals physical damage. So as you can see, that was a lot of damage coming out. Now, big question is, does he have Protect? If he does have Protect, I'm gonna gamble on that. Yes, he's got Protect, so I'm gonna go get another Calm Mind up. Now, Calm Mind increases my attack, my special attack, and my special defense, which is rather nice. Now, I don't know which one's actually gonna deal more damage. Like, this got more power, most definitely, but but this deals damage based on physical. I'm gonna guess it's this one. Oh, nice. Oh, that's really, really nice, actually. Sweet. Screw my Mewtwo. I don't. He's gonna overpredict. He's gonna overpredict. Yes, he did. He did. Nice. Sweet. Okay, we got that. Now my Mewtwo has got one last hit in. Like, I can't get one last hit off. Problem with Kyogre. It's quick. It's gonna get me. Yeah. Well. I guess we can go back out into my Groudon and try to get one more Bolt Strike off. He's gonna switch. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that was to be expected. It really was. I'm playing terrible right here. Really, really bad. Really, really bad. No, I play this game actually quite often. It's just something really, really nice and quick, right? You can just go in, play around, and then you forget about it. And then like you got 5 minutes, play around with Pokemon Showdown. And this thing is, by the way, let me just quickly point this out. This game is free to play. This game is just a browser game. It's not even a client. Like, you just play it in your browser. You don't even have to open up anything. You just go into your browser, type in a link. And it's really that simple. The game is called Pokemon Showdown, which you can see up in the top left, obviously. But, well, Ditto. It's gonna come down to you, I suppose. Whew. Oh yes, Thunder is actually gonna be sweet. And I just hope I'm quicker. I should be. Actually no, he's Scarfed too. It's gonna be interesting to see. Like, this comes down to speed tie. Our Pokemon are equally fast. Which... oh shit, fucking Chansey! What can I even do against that? Okay, Dandy. Victini, come on. By the way, my Victini is called Dandy, because Dandy is the playmaker. Oh shit, it's not enough. It's not gonna happen. He's gonna stall me. He's gonna stall me until the end of time. I need to get a paralysis or a crit. I need to get either one, otherwise I'm just... actually, I need to get a crit. I need to get a crit. If I don't get a crit, I lost. Again, that's terrible. I'm losing all of my rating. I'm actually pretty high in the rankings here. God damn, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. This game is over. Well, that's a shame. I lost another. I'm not putting on a good show here, am I? Oh well, it's really all about showing the game, isn't it? I like this game. It's fun. It's really fun. It's very complex. You've got a lot to learn. Like, this game, it's... yeah, it's not easy. It's really not easy. But, well, I'm gonna drop a Toxic. And the problem is I'm Scarfed, so all I can do is drop Toxic. Okay, here we go. Well, I lost. Let's go for... how much time do we have left? Let's go for one more. But I don't want to play Ubers. Let's just go for Underused. Where the hell? Trick Room. Yeah, this is my Trick Room team. Now, this right here is more of a gimmicky team. Like the previous one, it was just straight up go in, and it's a good team. Like, it may look weird, and I just lost both of my games, but I'm actually at a very high rating in Ubers, not so much in Underused. Now, this team right here is very gimmicky, and I'm actually I I don't even know where we're gonna start with. He's actually got a rain team. That's funny. He's this is actually very similar. As you can see, he's got, well, you can see, you don't know, but he's got a rain team. I got a sun team. It just, god damn it, we just had the same thing. Oh well, let's start off with my Machamp or Machamp. Yes, indeed. Now this right here is a very gimmicky Pokemon. I'm gonna try. Oh really? Okay, got off a substitute. That's gonna be interesting. Let's try. Oh shit, I hit myself. God damn it. Now, Machamp, this Pokemon, as I already mentioned, is very gimmicky. It's substitute Focus Punch and then Dynamic Punch too. I don't know, it doesn't really serve any purpose, it's awful. Yeah, that's just all there is to it. But Machamp is really powerful. And now the thing about this combo, by the way, substitute Focus Punch, if you don't know. Substitute puts you behind the substitute at a cost of your HP, but the substitute is gonna take a hit for you, and if that hit has overkill damage, well, that's not gonna get through. So that's what it's really useful. Oh, he gave up. Well, that's interesting. Okay, then somebody's impatient. Well, let's go for another. Nice. This is not a this is not a rain team, which I appreciate most definitely. But well, let me just quickly go ahead and explain the gimmick of this team. The gimmick of this team is, yet again, Victini. But this time in a different setting. We've got Arcanine, who's going to set up the sun. There's no permanent sun and underuse, so that's kind of a problem. But Arcanine is going to go manually set up this. Actually, what the hell am I doing here? Oh, awful. Can't even get Star Fox up like this. But this dude sets up the sun, and then we've got, what is it called? Yuxi. Yuxi drops an... well, I don't know really. I cancelled it. Oh, come on. I cancelled it. That's a problem with this game. It sometimes bugs out. I cancelled it. That's bullshit. You saw me cancel that. Oh well. He's just setting up that douchebag. Honestly, I don't really mind all that much. It sucks, but whatever. Then he should be able to take at least one hit. And drop a big create. Yes, indeed. Now, the gimmick is Trick Room. My Yuxi uses an ability called Trick Room. And Trick Room changes the pace of the game, quite literally. Because from this point on, as long as Trick Room is active, which lasts for like 5 turns, slow Pokemon move first. Ah, indeed. Usually it's the quicker Pokemon that moves first, but during Trick Room, the slower Pokemon moves first. Now, the thing about Recreate is that Recreate slows you down. That's the downside to the attack. You can see it right here. I hit him, but I lose both of my defenses and my speed. All 3 of these stats drop, and that makes Will such a Trick Room really fun, because you set up the sun manually with Arcanine, and then you just go into Yuxi, use the Trick Room, swap out into the Victini. You drop the first Recreate, and from that point on, Victini is slower than anything in play. There's literally nothing that's gonna be slower than it. And then I'm just gonna bombard the enemy with 2 other Recreates, which is how much time I've got, because that's how long the Trick Room is gonna last. And that's 3 kills. That's just 3 straight kills, and it's usually pretty tough for anybody to recover from that. So that's the plan with the team. It usually tends to work out rather nicely, but oh well. So, this stupid me and shower is going to be a little bit difficult to deal with, but okay then, here we go, Arcanine. I'm going to just drop a bit of Wisp. I'm going to try to set him on fire. The nice thing about burning somebody is they deal less attack damage. Attack damage? Yeah, I guess they deal less. They have less of a physical side, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that makes sense. So we've got the sunny day. And... oh, screw it, I'm just gonna try. Okay, died. Whatever, it's fine, I don't really mind. I really don't. So let's go into you. My Yuxi. Get the Trick Room going. I've got 6 turns left of the sun, which is nice. Trick Room. Yes, here we go. He's not gonna be able to hurt me at all. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what I'm up to. Nobody... oh. Yes, okay, we used the Trick Room. I already thought I flinched or something. Was it Trick Room? Usually got an animation. I don't know why it doesn't have one right now, but oh well. Here we go, got the U-turn going. Gonna go out into my Victini. And well, something's gonna take a Recreate. Yes. Now my Victini is also choiced. I told you about choice items early on. There are 3 of those. There's Choice Scarf, which increases your speed, but you can only use one move. Then we've got Choice Band, which increases your attack, and then we've got Choice Specs, which increases your special attack. And Dandy is Choice Banded, which is why he hits really fucking hard. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. He's got that Milotic, and Milotic is a really defensive water Pokemon. And that right here, that's an Umbreon. Umbreon is a really, really defensive Pokemon. It's not gonna survive that. It's not going to survive that. That's the power of Victini. I love myself some Victini. I'm sorry, I'm a Victini fan, but I've got to admit it. This is a water Pokemon which tends to be very defensive. Yeah, fuck you. Oh man, I love this team so much. It's not the best team, not at all. This team is not... Really, I showed you 2 teams today, right? I'll be completely honest. The first team, the freaking Ubers team, is really good. It may seem absurd, but it's really good. Like, again, it got me to a really high rating. This team right here is just awful. It's a gimmicky team. It's not going to work every game. But if it does, it's really fun. Like, I don't know. It's just something to have some fun with. And let's go out into my Kingdra to finish this game. What do I have? Let's just go for the Hydro Pump. Sun War off 2. Which you may ask, why the hell do you have a Kingdra on a Sun team? Because I needed somebody that can hit with Dragon moves and Water attacks. And Ice. I needed all 3 of those covered. And I didn't have anything else. So I was like, screw it. I'm gonna go get a Kingdra. But here we go. And great, I missed my Hydro Pump. That's of course appreciated. Smackety smack. And oh, what the hell? Okay, that... I didn't expect that. He's using the same fucking team I am. Or at least something very similar to it. Just not as good, because mine was awesome. Okay then. Well, take that. He's got that Victini now. Well, I don't know what's gonna go for. I don't really care anyways, because honestly, whatever. It's even gonna be able to kill me if I recreate. Now, even though you saw my Victini murder somebody, this Victini is probably not of the same caliber. And the reason for that is simple. Not choice banded, not in the sun. It's not gonna do the same thing to anybody. Okay then. Actually, it seems like his is rather quick too, because I remember putting some speed into my Kingdra. Huh, interesting. Well then, yeah, apparently I should actually be abusing the Trick Room, because I currently am the one benefiting from that. Oh well, let's get a Dynamic Punch off. It's gonna confuse him, which is sweet. And that should do the trick. Wanna gamble? Let's gamble. Let's go for a Focus Punch. And yes, it hit himself. Take that. Okay. Well, so much for that. So much for that. And yeah, that was my week of my favorite games. And you didn't expect this one, did you? All of the previous one were like, yeah, that's a nice game, right? But this one you were like, what? This is a game? This is actually a thing? Well, yeah, it is. It's called Pokemon Showdown. If you want to play it, play it. If you don't, whatever. I like it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video and see you tomorrow. Bye.